Good day everyone, I am Michael, the moderator for this webinar. I welcome everyone for today's webinar, which is AI and Managing Effectively. What do we absolutely need to know about and put to work today? It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our presenter for today, Chris Divani. Chris Divani is the founder and president of Pinnacle Performance Improvement Worldwide. He has published numerous articles on surviving mergers and acquisitions, surviving change, project management, sales, team building, leadership, ethics, customer service, diversity, and work-life balance. Chris holds degrees in management studies and organizational behavior from Boston University. I would now like to hand over the floor to the speaker. Over to you, Chris.
Thank you, Michael, and welcome everyone as we address AI and managing effectively. What do we absolutely need to know and put to work today? Here's our agenda. We're going to introduce you to generative AI. We'll also take a look at opportunities and information. We'll address the question of what prompt engineering is. Then we'll take a look at information security, privacy, and ethics, some guidelines for leveraging generative AI, future trends. We'll also take a look at ChatGPT and some of the applications for ChatGPT in the work that we do. We'll share some conclusions and then we'll welcome your questions. So what is artificial intelligence? Well, AI is defined as a system that shows behavior that could be interpreted as human intelligence. Now let's take a look, pardon me, at strong AI versus weak AI. Strong AI is AI that acts exactly as a human would. Think like C-3PO from Star Wars, the Terminator, or Commander Data. They exhibit emotions, real creativity, and can even have a sense of purpose. Weak AI is AI that is confined to a narrow task, like when a system processes language into text or sorts all the pictures on your PC. So generative AI refers to a type of artificial intelligence that has the ability to generate content that is in many cases indistinguishable from content created by humans. What are some opportunities for AI? The nature of the task, the complexity of the task, data availability, ethical considerations, human review and monitoring, scalability. Now let's take a look at what prompt engineering is and how it works. How about when it comes to information security, privacy, and ethics? Well, we need to ask this question. What are some guidelines we can use for leveraging generative AI? Well, first we need to try to understand the technology. There are data ethics. There's also the issue of human oversight. ChatGPT, of course, is an AI chatbot, which is built from large language models known as LLMs. What are some of the capabilities of ChatGPT? Well, writing job descriptions. Now, what's the role of ChatGPT in modern business? Well, today, it's one of the most advanced AI models available to the public. Let's think through the potential dangers of chat AI. Enormous opportunities, potential dangers. In the beta version, remember, this was ChatGPT 3.5. That was the version of ChatGPT which was limited to the end of 2021. It is technology with huge potential to improve efficiency and productivity by automating tasks that would normally be performed by humans. Now, let's take a look at some additional uses for AI chatbots like ChatGPT. Recruitment. How about for employee onboarding? Here are some examples of management tasks that ChatGPT can potentially perform. How about when it comes to composing employee handbook materials and policy manuals and updating them? It's also important to keep in mind that there are ethical considerations we need to keep in mind. Now, what are some diversity, equity, and inclusion considerations we need to take into account when we use ChatGPT? Now let's take a look at the future of artificial intelligence. It's certainly expected to grow. The AI market is projected to grow by 35.26%, up from $3.8 billion in 2022 to $17.61 billion in 2027. Now, what are some of the future trends? Well, Gen AI will perform at a median level of human performance by the end of this decade, and its performance will compete with the top 25% of people completing any and all of these tasks before 2040. Here are some conclusions. AI is not going away, and learning how to use it appropriately is important. I'd just like to share one final thought. This is a suggestion that, will help you to take maximum value for the time you've just invested to participate today. So you've been taking notes, and here's what I recommend. As soon as we finish, just take 2 minutes and review the notes you've taken and circle or highlight 3 notes you've taken today, which are especially meaningful and important to you, and make those notes your action plan. Because when you take an action plan away from our webinar today, you are honoring yourself for the time you've invested to participate, and you're also honoring the person who made the financial investment so you could participate today. Michael, that's a final thought. Why don't we turn things back to you?
Thank you, Chris. So that does conclude the session for today. Thank you everyone for participating. You may all disconnect now. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.